right, the first skill we're going to talk about is just a basic stance. And when we get in our stance, we're going to start with a good shoulder width stance. So we have here Dan Reed, Pat Doman, Tyler Cunningham, outstanding varsity football players for Haddon Township. They get a nice shoulder width stance. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to bend at the ankles, okay? We're going to lean forward, we're going to bend at the ankles, then we're going to bend at the hips and the knees, making sure our butt is out and our chest is up, okay? In a good flex position there. We're going to keep our hands flat on top of our thighs. So instead of wrapping our fingers around our thighs, Tyler, there you go. Chest is up, head is back. Dan, get your head up. That's a good breakdown position. The next drill we're going to do is we're just going to get the athlete snapping in and out of the breakdown position, okay? So we'll go with a cadence like this. Okay, athletes, ready? Breakdown. Up. Breakdown. Up. Breakdown. Up. The next building block to this position is just a foot chop and a breakdown. Go. Breakdown. Go. Breakdown. Go. Breakdown. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our basic breakdown stance and just adjust it, okay? So breakdown. Pat's going to get into a center position. What we're simulating here is a receiver on the left, a receiver on the right. First thing the receivers are going to do is close their feet together. The next thing they're going to do is they're going to drop their outside foot back to a toe-heel relationship. At that point, they're just going to let their arms hang straight down. Head up, chest up, ready to make a move off the ball. All right, relax. Let's try it again. All right, breakdown. Move your feet together. Wide receiver stance. Good. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to repeat those steps, and on 2, we're going to go on 2, you're going to sprint 5 yards. All right, breakdown. Wide receiver stance. Set, go, go. Next thing we're talking about is a handoff. We want to make sure of 2 things. One, the person handing the ball off, the quarterback in this scenario, is responsible for the ball security until it's put into the ball carrier's shark's mouth, which is what we're going to call it, okay, for the kids. So Danny's going to go ahead, he's going to present the ball to Tyler. Tyler has his inside arm up. As he moves over the ball, he closes his shark's mouth and progresses past the mesh point. Okay, ready? Okay, once again, we're going to see Danny present the ball to Tyler, into Tyler's shark's mouth. Tyler's going to close the shark's mouth over the ball, inside elbow up. Okay, now we're going to work on our handoff skills. We're about 7 yards apart, and we're going to work on a walking handoff drill. Danny's going to walk towards Tyler, carrying the ball in his right arm. As he gets close, he's going to get ready to present the ball. Tyler's in a breakdown position, opens his shark's mouth, inside elbow up, starts moving towards the next ball carrier. Presents the ball. Pat's in a good position with his inside elbow up. Continue.
See ya.
Good.
It's like a 2-hour.
Yeah, this is good. One thing we want to caution against is Dan's in a good position. He's got his shark's mouth open with his inside elbow up. As I present the ball to him, he tries to take the ball with his hands. This is going to lead to a fumble many times, okay? So you want to make sure he doesn't take the ball with his hands. All right, he keeps his shark's mouth open, closes over the ball, and continues on his path. Keep moving. Next, we're going to talk about a technique for the dive play. First thing we're going to do is see Dan's got his arms extended. He's ready to receive the ball. He receives the snap, pulls the ball into his belly button. opens up towards the dive hole, takes his second step towards the tailback, presents the ball. Okay, let's start at the beginning. This time we'll have the tailback run onto the ball, receive the ball with his shark's mouth open. Okay, Dan retrieves the ball into his belly button, opens up towards the dive hole, steps towards the tailback, tailback opens up, runs onto the ball. So we'll give each guy an opportunity to run through this drill a couple times. We'll go both to the right and to the left. We'll see it one more time. Set, go.